Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by. This is Jess, your friendly stamper. Today I wanted to jump on and show one of the paper kits that I got in the demonstration box for signing up to be a demonstrator. This here is the paper pumpkin kit. You can sign up monthly, 3 months, and I think the next one is 6 months or a year. This kit right here was the March kit of 2021. Inside the subscription boxes, you get everything you need to make a kit. You get stamps, inks, glue dots, instructions, so you really don't have to put too much thought if you're thinking that you're not creative enough. Everyone is in their own little way, and this kit will help you. I did find out every March, Stampin' Up! Celebrates the Paper Pumpkin anniversary. So the March kits usually include a free gift. This year they have the theme, the Horizon, or it's called Beyond the Horizon, and you get a free stamp set for signing up. So yeah, let's just jump in and see what's all in here. This is my first paper pumpkin kit, and here it just tells you about the subscriptions and where to sign up, and it tells you that there's 3 easy steps, and on the back is just more information if you want to sign up. If you'd like to sign up, I will leave my website down below, and you can just click on that and sign up there. In this March kit of last year, you've got a sponge, you've got these little stencils, which, let's open them up. And I believe when I was on the website, I saw previous pumpkin kits, paper pumpkin kits. So what in the world just fell out? Oh, well, I got an extra little cloud. So it's got little clouds, it's got sun rays, mountains, and stars, which that's really cool. I really haven't, so I opened up stuff, but I didn't really take a look at what cards we will be making, because I do plan to just jump right into this. Oh, that's a nice little stamp. It's got trees, a sentiment. I'm not good without stamping this to read it. Yeah, so we'll just have to pick a sentiment and go with it. But it's even got little birds. That's cool. Alright, let's get into this. It's like unwrapping a gift for Christmas. Can't wait to see what's inside. So here, like I said, they have the Calypso Coral, thing of twine, many Stampin' dimensionals, your envelopes, which is nice to see them in craft paper. What are these? Oh, they're inserts. So there's 2 different types of inserts. So these will actually go inside if you want to. Let's see. It is a nice tight fit, that's for sure. I would probably cut this down to make it easier to slide in, but it basically just gives some pop to your envelope. So that's really nice. That's really cool. Yeah, I'd probably cut it down and then use this paper and just make a design out of it. So there is 2, like I said, 2 different designs. 1, 2, 3, 4, so I'm assuming 8 total. Yeah, 8 total. And then I assume there's 8 of these. I could be wrong, hold on. Yep, 8 of these. And then you have 4 of each of the cards that are designed for you. And then you have these little push-out tabs. They have little pre-designs on those. And then you have more card bases, which looks like, oh, here's some more goodies. Some enamel dots. And some more push-outs. It's nice not to have to fussy cut all this stuff, just to have it already cut for you. We'll get to that because I'll end up messing it up because I have too much stuff in my hands. And then on the back is your instructions. I'm going to move this box off to the side. So here is your instructions. I can typically just look off of a picture and pretty much redo it, but I wanted to show you the inside. So here it tells you your different steps on when to stamp, what to tie, where to glue, and what to do. It even has a little ruler down here at the bottom, because I'm going to assume you're going to have to measure your thread, or your twine I should say, not thread. Oh, they call it's linen thread, so yeah. There's that. I will keep this off to the side here in front of me. And then I might just use that as something to cover my work surface until I get a new mat. Currently my mat is has a lot of different paints on it from my little one last year, and I never went out and got a new one. Sorry, I was messing around with these. We'll mess with those here in a minute. So let's see, what's the first card? Let's go ahead and let's make the green one. It seems pretty easy. So I'm gonna take this and put my, actually that's gotta go. It's too much, it's not sturdy enough. It's just not sitting still. So I'm gonna go ahead and fold my card base. I'm gonna come in here and look for this guy. These are what we're gonna stamp on. Making sure I got everything. So I'm not seeing the glue dots is what I'm not seeing, but it might be inside here. Let's look. Knowing my luck, I'll get through this and then I'll find the glue dots, because I'm not seeing the glue dots actually. Was I shorted some glue dots? I don't know. We'll roll with it though. Alright, so I'm just going to use my own glue for this. Unless they use stems. Okay, we'll just go with this. So what I'm going to do first, actually no, let's go by the instructions so that way you know what it tells you to do. It's telling me stamp sentiments on white label, stamp birds on card fronts, and die cuts. So, sentiment. I'm just punching these out. Sorry, I have the tendency of pulling stuff closer to me so I can see what I'm doing a little bit better, but alright. How many does this one get? This one gets 3 happy birthdays. Alright, so that'll be the smaller one since there's more of them. 2, 3. And then I'm gonna go ahead, or maybe I'm not. I'm gonna follow the instructions. Oh, it's so tempting to just move ahead with stuff. Alright, so this one's a happy birthday. So give me a second. Okay. Alright. So I'm just going to line this up on my block. Typically they give you a block. Let me... Alright, so there's that. And then... I'm not good at... I don't have any nails. I clip all my nails off, so... Alright, almost there. Alright. There we go. So you can stamp this one or two ways. You can go like this and put it and just dab it on top. Don't rub it, don't go like this or anything, just dab it. Oh, this thing's so tiny. I'm gonna hold it this way. Or if you have a bigger stamp, or what I like to do is I like to tap it on top like this. Okay. And I do have one of their Stamparatus to line this up. However, it's not that hard for me to line them up this way because it's not that big of a cut. Meaning, like, if this was wider and a lot bigger and it had a lot more space in there, it'd be harder for me to center it with my eyeballs. But since this is smaller and narrower, I can pretty much get it on there. Now, I know a lot of people have a tendency of rocking it back and forth like this to get a good impression, but I just lightly take my finger on top of it while pushing it down, and I get a good little stamped image. Because if you rock it, what I've learned over, let's say, the past 3 weeks, because I'm still fairly new at this myself, was I was leaving little marks on the outside of my image from the outside of the stamp because I was rocking it and getting ink on the outside of this. So just keep that in the back of your mind when you're stamping little tiny, or stamping in general, that you don't rock the block. You don't want to rock the block. Okay. I'm going to move this a little bit up so I can see a little bit better. This one might be a little bit off on the left hand side because at the last minute I shifted my hand. That was my fault, but still getting used to making all these little videos. It didn't turn out bad. Alright, last one. What side is that on? Oh, this side. Okay. Well, at least I didn't get on the other side. I had some ink on that side. Alright. Like I said, just run your finger across there kind of gently. And there's that. I'm just taking this over here to my little stamp cleaner. This is a Stampin' Up stamp cleaner, and you use this, since I have it out, you use a little spray and you just spritz it over here on the corners so you don't get them confused on your wet and dry side. It'll have like raindrops here and then the sun here, and this is the best thing I've ever bought for cleaning my stamps. I highly recommend that if you're going to get into stamping. Alright, let's see. So that's cleaned. I'm gonna rip this off. I didn't want to rip it off that bad, but it's okay. Alright, so next it says wrap 26-inch of linen thread around printed card front and adhere to the base with mini dimensionals. Adhere printed die cut pieces to card with dimensional. Excuse me. So we are going to take a piece of this. This is the printed die cut piece. And it's telling us to take our thread at 26 inches. Alright, oh there it is. So, alright. Here we go. And so 9 3 times is 27. So I'm just gonna go and say 9. Do 9 3 times and just pull it up an inch to make it 26. Cut with my scissors where my fingers are. And then we will take it and we are going to wrap it around the card base. Wait. I was sitting here looking at the instructions. I was like, I see it wrapped, but I don't see where it's showing me. Okay. So, wrap it around. Tying it in the back. Do not lose your little printies or the pieces that you stamped on. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna hold it right here, wrap it around. Do they not put it in the front? That'd be cute in the front. Nope, they just wrap it around the back. Okay. Alright. I can see myself alternating, or you know what I mean. Can't get my words right yet. I'm just gonna tie a knot. If you hear little feet, little claws running across, that's because my dog's running around like a mad woman in the kitchen right now. Just cut those. And I'm gonna leave it kind of spaced out. They have it like a line. Alright, so there's that. Then it tells you to take this with the dimensionals that they gave you and pop it up. It's a lot of space for these little tiny dimensionals, huh? These little things are so... I'm used to... My first set of Stampin' Up's dimensionals were the big ones. I didn't know that they made tiny ones till just now. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Anymore, I get so tired. I don't know if it's just because of the winter time and there's not really much to do besides more indoor stuff. I can't wait for the springtime to come. Get out and about and go fishing and stuff. Okay. So now we're gonna put this, line it up to the best of my abilities of not being over top of it. Just like that. And then, so here it's showing that I could do 1 sentiment or all 3. I'm gonna do all 3 just because that looks cool. And then I really don't know where them glue dots are. Unless these are dimensionals. We're just gonna do it with some glue. So the first one's gonna go kind of in the clouds. Actually, where's them dimensionals? Alright, I am doing my own thing right now, just because I don't have the glue dots, and I'm gonna have to put this on the linen thread, so I'm going to pop it up. And I'm gonna place one right here, and then the next one is gonna go I'm gonna try to get it right on there. Okay, and that will tackle that issue. And if it pops off, just throw some glue on it or double-sided tape and it'll stay. I'm just trying to use what we have in the kit because not everyone has everything. So here I know you get the dimensionals, so this works. All right, and that is card number 1. Ooh. No, not that. Where's my... Just to see what it would look like. Because I'm going to have to cut these down. But... obviously, let's give this a little fold. So you would glue this down. There is like that licky stuff there, so that's up to you if you want to utilize that. I just stuck it in there and folded it down to create my crease against that, and that's what it would look like. So I might even, oopsie, yeah, gonna have to glue that down or double side tape, or you can stick it in between the lining too. You know what you can also do is, since you have the stamps, you could oh, you know what I forgot to add was the birds. Bird, 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 bird. Bird, bird, bird. Where did my memento go? There it be. Forgot my birds. And then let's clean that off over here. And then I'm gonna add this little flower to just give it a little something. See? Clean this off. And there we have it. This is card number 1 from our paper pumpkin kit that I got with my demonstrator kit. And now for card number 2. Alright. Card number 2. Card number 2 is with, let me put my stamp up real quick. Otherwise, I tend to misplace stuff. Alright, so need this. And then we'll go ahead and fold this. Can't see from far away. This one says, "Here's to you." So with that one, it uses this bigger one. And stamp that on there. Okay, clean that off. Comes off like it's smooth like butter. Alright, what did I do with, oh, there it is. And then you have to pop some of these bad boys out. This one. This is where I have to look the colors, because black and white doesn't tell me on the colors. See, there's a pink one, a yellow one, and then green with the other green. So here's pink, yellow, green, and then my fun little guy I was trying to pop out earlier quickly before you guys caught me having little difficulties, but I think I can get it now with two hands. It's so tiny. I don't want to break it. Oh, there it goes. There we go. So you need these guys right here in your card base. I'll go back to these. Let's see what it says. This time, 16 inches. So obviously 8 and 8 is 16. So rough guesstimation. And here you can just take it straight down and snipper. This one wants you to do some cool, crazy twist to it on the back of this guy, on the back of your sentiment. So we're going to use dimensionals, and for whatever reason, I'm telling you, I'm going to find those glue dots after, or you guys can see them and I don't, and probably laughing at me right now. Because this is going to require some double-sided tape. I'm going to check one more time real quick for those glue dots. Not over here. Not under here. I wonder... Oh, you know what? These aren't... Guys, these are the glue dots. I thought they were, because of the way they felt, I thought they were like enamel dots. Alright, officially feel like I've learned something today. Let's see how well, I've never used these before, so we'll see how they work. I'm putting 3 down, maybe 4, because they seem really thin, and I just want to make sure stuff stays. Alright, now how do I get these off? Okay, they just slide off. I'm glad that halfway through I have found the glue dots. Makes things interesting, right? Alright. So now I'm going to take the linen thread and I'm going to do my best at making what I would say a lasso. Alright. The more I play with this, it's like my bows. It's not going to turn out to be the greatest. Okay, so those are sticky. And everything's sticky. There we go. Come on. Stick to it, not me. Alright. So there's what mine looks like. It's not the prettiest, but it'll work. It's like having a cowlick. Okay. All right. Let's not stick that on there yet, because we got to stick this guy. From the looks of it, we've got to stick these guys on. I'm gonna pop these up because it all looks popped up. So I'm not gonna go too crazy on. Come on, little buggers. It's almost there. Sorry, I get quiet when I'm trying to think of what I'm doing. So this guy is gonna be trimmed. I'm actually gonna cut this guy in half, just cause I could see him. Get on there. Okay, just kidding, you don't wanna stay. That's fine, he'll stay. So we're gonna line, I'm gonna line this up right along here. And I am following how they have it on here too. Theirs is right on the edge. Come on, little tree. I know it's rough. You got little... Alright. One good thing is I only put one pop dot on these guys. And they're like, looking like the Leaning Tower. Alright. So there's that. And then we're going to pop this guy up because he's popped up too. Where are they hiding? So, I'm just going to do 2 of those. Oh, no, I'm going to have to do 3 for support. This weekend I really was excited because I finally, well, I'm trying to do the blogging thing, and I didn't want to pay for anything until I knew what I was getting myself into and how dedicated I'd be into it, because this is all just a beginning thing for me, and just giving it a try to see how things go. So I'm going to set that off to the side like how they have it in the picture. And then this guy is going to come up right here. I've got to cut this. It's going to drive me nuts. Alright, so there's that. And then I just noticed something in the picture too. They have birds cut, or birds stamped on this one. So we need to get our little birdies back out, which are over here. I know what's about to happen, so I highly recommend stamping your little birdies before putting your dimensions on, but I just now caught it up in that corner. I saw them in the last card that we did, but I did not see them in this one, so please forgive me on that one. Oh, this is about to suck, because it's going to be off. I'm just going to lightly push this down. Didn't turn out bad. I could have taken the Stampin' dimensionals off, but I had faith that I could get those on there. So that's for the little birds. Alright, so these little guys, oh, my little tree, little guy, hit him. This will go, I love how this is set up. This actually hangs off to the side right here. And then this top piece is lined up with the image that's originally printed on the card. I love how, I've never done a paper pumpkin kit. I've done card kits with Stampin' Up, but I really enjoyed this and how they took just a simple colored image and just made it come to life. So this is going to be lined up right with, well, it's not as long, it's not as wide, but lined up kind of in the middle. And there we have it. So, and then I learned something too about this. So, this guy coordinates, and Stampin' Up! Is very good with coordinating colors with this guy. So, I'm going to slide it in to the one that we stamped this with. Actually, yeah. And here's the reason why, because I'm getting ready to stamp. I'm just sliding this back in here, but it's easier for me to get my hands in, holding it back here. So this guy, I know I keep pulling stuff towards me. I'm sorry, guys. It's a habit that I need to break. So, look how pretty that is. That is just awesome. That's for that card. And then I'm going to stamp these, or this. I need a bigger block. This is actually one of the Stampin' Up! Blocks. I forget which one it is because it came in a kit that I got, a card kit. So, the other one I was using because it's the only thing I have that will fit smaller stamps, and I needed something smaller than this. So, I'm using what I have right now until I get more supplies. And that's the thing too to remember is if you want to do this as a hobby, then just get what you can budget for and build it up that way. Like you can, whoops, that was a close one. You can get a bunch of these kits and build your stamp collections or your ink collections. And you can get the blocks too and extra little goodies. Alright. I'm going to try to give that another stamp because it kind of faded out. It's not too bad, but that's just my memento is actually dying and I need to order more of it. And I'm actually going to pull this closer to me too so I can line it up. You'll see my head, unfortunately. I'm going to try my best at lining this up, which I am off on the right hand side, but that'll be alright. There we go. A little bit better. Oops, I am just throwing all kinds of stuff today. Clumsy. So, let me clean up my mess a little bit. Right now, in the background, I don't know if you can hear it, I've actually got an old classic movie called Major Payne playing right now. And I can hear Tina Turner's Respect song playing. And I'm secretly singing it in my head because you all don't need to hear that. So, I'm just cleaning up my space real quick so I can put down the two cards together. Alright, so here was the first card that we made. Get off there, you little bugger. And you can write whatever you want, maybe stamp on the inside. And then I always store them like this. And the second one is this one. And if you need it up close, I'll go closer so you can see it. And the same thing. So there you have it, guys. I didn't do too bad with following instructions. Maybe just misunderstanding enamel dots for glue dots, but hey, it's alright. We're all learning, right? And I mean, look how quick and easy and simple that was. Like I said, you don't have to be someone that stamps or card makes every single day. You can, my kid could make one of these, and that's what I plan on doing with her too, because she loves to have stuff already cut out for her that helps her. And once she gets better, she will probably continue on doing the arts and crafts just like her mom. But anywho, these are the two cards that you can make with this kit. This was a March 2021, but I believe all the kits come with 8 cards total to make them with stamps and inks. And I know that I believe they come with also a, well, here it says it in the back. Well, it just shows what this kit has. But they typically keep the kits secret as a surprise. So I think that's pretty cool too. They have other ideas right here, and it has more information about the pumpkin or the paper pumpkin kits. So if you guys like what you see, stick around because I will be sharing another card kit, not paper pumpkin, but one of Stampin' Up's card kits, and I'll talk at you guys later. Thanks.